this is definitely a complete trip to all the different grindhouse genres, basically, if we're talking about England, the cinema that played at the Prince Charles, all right, for 20 years, at midnight, triple features and quadruple features. All right, this is that kind of stuff. Is the Prince Charles still open?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, it'll be good. It'll be the day that Kill Bill plays at the Prince Charles. All right, will be the day that Kill Bill truly comes home when it comes to England.
Leicester Square.
If you live in London, you tend to avoid this place like the plague.
Unless you're here to buy ramen in bulk.
You're getting all right.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Or get dry humped and piss the mortgage away.
Now the flowers will grow.
But if you're someone who absolutely loves cinema, you know there's a master chef in the area. The Prince Charles, a haven for cult cinema and those hard to find gems that you may not have been able to catch on their initial release. Built in 1961, the Prince Charles has been a staple part of film culture within the West End for almost 60 years. The building, named after sausage fingers, originally functioned as a theatre with a distinct satellite dish curved to the floor of the stalls. But after serving the dramatic arts, it then turned into a theatre where you could go and jack off to squalid muck like Emmanuel and The Muppet Movie. It would then turn into the home of cult cinema on the West End. They're known for having monthly showings of Tommy Wiseau's seminal masterpiece, The Room.
Strapey, you not good. You're just a chicken. Chip, 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 chip.
Where the auteur would regularly show up and audience members would throw spoons at the screen. They would have all-night marathons where they would show all the major Arnie movies or the whole Lord of the Rings extended cuts.
They also have retrospectives and seasons of directors' work. The Wong Kar-wai season is pretty much permanent here.
Top directors have championed this place, such as Tarantino and John Waters. Paul Thomas Anderson described this cinema as like tuning into your favourite radio station.
However, there has been a threat of closure from Zedwell LSQ Limited, who are owned by Criterion Capital. I know what you're thinking, it's not that one.
Oh, this is the best date movie on earth. This is a great date movie.
They're demanding a break clause in the building's lease, as the owners are currently negotiating within the 6 months' notice in hopes that Criterion Capital won't redevelop the site.
Since the news broke, prominent figures in the industry have shared the petition to help withdraw the demand for the break clause in the lease. The owners have stated, losing the Prince Charles Cinema would mean losing not just an iconic cultural institution, but also an engine for the economy of the West End that brings people from all over London and the surrounding area to watch films, shop, and eat and drink. This would have repercussions way beyond the building itself. This comes in the wake of many cinema closures across the UK. The causes are linked to a change in viewing habits, the hangover from COVID, and the Hollywood strikes. 2024 wasn't a particularly strong financial year for the film industry, despite tentpole hits like Inside Out 2 and Deadpool vs Wolverine.
The Prince Charles is more than your bog standard Odeon or Cineworld. I mean, that day that me and my cameraman went out to film, we got to see a double bill of Mishima, A Life in Four Parts, which is possibly Paul Schrader's masterpiece, and the greatest golf movie ever made, Happy Gilmore. I mean, where else in the UK could you go to find a double bill of such cinematic elegance?
We asked a member of the public what they thought about the closure and what experiences they've had at the cinema.
So, what do you think about the potential closure?
What closure?
The cinema, the Prince Charles, is closing down.
No, I don't really like films.
I mean, not even Trek or anything? Like, nothing?
I'm not a fan of sharks.
When I moved to London, I had one of the best cinema experiences I've ever had at the Prince Charles, where I got to watch one of my favourite films of all time, A Brighter Summer Day. I thought I'd never be able to see this film screened anywhere, but the Prince Charles provides. Not like the actual one.
It's places like this that are the lifeblood of London's cultural sector. And with more and more places shutting down due to incessant capitalistic greed, London will become nothing but a ghost town of empty oligarch houses and Pretz as far as the eye can see.
We have to put a stop to this. Please sign the petition and support the cinema by attending a show these next few weeks. Doesn't matter what day you go, there'll always be something special showing.
This is Mercenary, and this is for the news. I don't know.